Alright, guys, tonight for your face balls, what we're talking about is a product that I never thought that I would actually purchase. I always thought it was stupid that people bought these things. I always was the guy that bitched and said, how lazy do you have to be to put one of these things on? Just pull out your damn phone. What I'm talking about is a smartwatch. So, anyway, I'm not actually here to talk about the watch itself. This happens to be the Apple Watch 4. What I'm here to talk about is the band. So I kind of feel like this falls into the gear category. And so here's the stock Apple Watch band that comes with the watch. And for those of you that are familiar with the watch, you'll know what this feels like. But they're a silicone band, and they slide in and out of the watch really easily. For those that don't know, there's a little button on the back side of the watch right there. You can see it on both sides. You press that button, and then the watch bands slide out. So they're real super easy to change, and so you can have a lot of different ones and whatnot. So the reason that I'm talking about this happens to be a brand new product. For those that have never heard of it, this is from a company called Groove Life. They actually make wedding rings just like this one right here. Actually, I'll show that off real quick. So this happens to be one of my wedding rings. I've got big ass hands, so I wear a size 14 ring, and it's actually still kind of tight. But anyway, you can see these channels. Actually, you can see them really well on this white here. But compared to other silicone rings, this is kind of their claim to fame here, and there's their logo there. These air channels, and they actually work quite well. I've been pretty happy with the rings, and my old ring kind of wore out, and I was just going to get a different color and whatnot, so I went on there to order a new one, and that's when I saw the watch bands. So I had just recently got an Apple Watch, and I really got this for work. It does work out well, but be able to send a text message or email or something, respond when I'm in meetings and such. It actually does work out well, so I use it a lot for work. But anyway, so what we're actually talking about here is this watch band, and as you can see, this one here has some texture to it, or a design on it. And you can go on their website and check them out. They've got a ton of different ones, different colors, designs, and they vary in price. I wanted to say they range from, I don't know, 30 or $35 up to, I don't know, 50, around $50, 40, 45, $50, something like that. So like $30 to $50. They do have, I don't know what all they make them for. I know they make them for all the Apple Watches and the Samsung, Fitbit, and then there may be another model of smartwatch in there as well. Maybe the Garmin or something. I can't remember. But go and check out their website. It's Groove Life. But as you can see here, this one here, it's pretty smooth to run your finger over it. But it does have some subtle texturing, and I think it kind of gives it a nice look. But most importantly is the underneath side. So as you can see here, there are these channels. I don't know how well they're going to show up, but so you can see there's actually a thickness difference. There's texture on the bottom, as well as the band is actually thicker right in the center than it is out on the edges, which helps to let air get through underneath the band, and it just works out extremely well. So with the original watch band, it's actually just the opposite of that. For those that have never had one, if you can kind of see this line here, this part's actually concaved. And so you end up getting like a pretty good seal on each side of the band, and it just traps moisture in the center. Now, I have not tried the Nike band. It's the same band. It just has a bunch of holes in it and comes in some different colors. But that one probably is better just because it has some large holes on the sides, and it probably breathes a little better than the original Apple Watch band. However, this one from Groove is certainly a cheaper option, as well as, of course, functions the exact same way. I wear it in the second hole right there. So that's what it looks like when it's on, or when it's clasped. And I'm not getting paid at all from Groove to do this. I mean, I bought this thing with my own money. They obviously are not totally back in stock, because I did look at their website and it says you still have to pre-order them. It took me about 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a little longer than that, to get mine. But I've had it for about 3 or 4 weeks now, and so I feel pretty comfortable in what I'm saying. You can see, I don't know if you can see really where I wear it. I'm left-handed, so I wear it on my right wrist. You can see I took it off just to do this review here, so you can see, it does leave some kind of grooves on your wrist from the grooves on the inside. However, it's not uncomfortable at all. Like, I can't tell that it's like that on my wrist at all. I'll put it on here real quick and show you, but the old band actually bothered my wrist quite a bit. I had constantly readjusting it and moving it around and that sort of thing. But this band here doesn't bother my wrist at all, and it works extremely well, and it stays there, and it just does a really, really good job. I mean, yeah, it's really nice. I've been super happy with it. So if you want a quality band for a reasonable price, and they do have tons of colors and options and different texture options and just a tremendous amount of options. Go check them out, Groove Life. And like I said, I don't have any codes or anything else, no affiliate, nothing, no nothing. I just bought it. I like EDC gear, and so I'm just telling you guys about it. So if you're interested, they might have whatever fits your model. But anyway, yep. Have a good night, guys.